Decision yesterday, and the day before that he took on Finland's Henry Pin. But we are ready to rock and roll again on cage number 2.
All right. Litvinchuk taking the long way to his opponent, but here we are. Team Ukraine in the blue versus Team Norway in the red.
Yeah, trying to take that centre straight away. He's Erik Nordin. Goes that against the takedown. Watch that little bit of rubber guard there, maybe looking to set up. Yeah, he's got the rubber guard, so he's maybe trying to set up for a triangle potentially. Should have beat him up a little bit first. I do like the rubber guard.
Yeah, always my knees hurt when I watch the rubber guard. Every time I'm like, just watching that hurts.
Yeah, I use the rubber guard quite a lot to nullify actions like this. But I also use it to set up for triangles. If you can now try and feed, I mean, the problem is he's been pushed against the cage now, so he's going to struggle a little bit more, but he needs to thread that. He's going to go for an on the platter here. And maybe even a go-go platter. Should I get under the neck? That'd be a nice finish. Yeah, he's trying to set the go-go up.
Wow, we don't see that too much in MMA. Should be difficult, with the shin guard there, but...
Yeah, I mean, these shin guards are not too bad compared to the sparring shin guards. Because they're like a sock. They actually have a little bit more leeway in trying to go for submissions. But now he's got that go-go platter on. He's under the chin, I can't quite see.
Whoa. Wouldn't that be something? Erik Nordin,
yeah, he's doing a good job.
Having a bit of a conversation with the referee as well.
He's very composed, Nordin. Thought he's just on the chin though, so he's a little bit high.
Yeah, not a comfortable spot at all for Litvinchuk on top. Yeah, he wants to get out of there, but the arm is stuck on the left side.
Yeah, he's just trying to drag it out. Be careful of getting the underplatter now.
Oh, goes for a ride.
Nice. Yeah, now he's got the underplatter. Done a good job though. Litvinchuk there to try and nullify it though. He's keeping his heavy pressure with that left shoulder down, so he's not allowing Erik Nordin to sort of move.
Ooh. Wow, the arm was deep there to end the first round. Dangerous off of his back is the Norwegian Erik Nordin. Let's see what Litvinchuk can do coming out here for the second.
Yeah, I mean, there was some good work from Nordin from the bottom there. The rubber guard was extremely effective. And then when he went for that go-go platter as well, I mean, you don't tend to see too many finishes. This was a good idea for the slam, but that right hand was stopping Litvinchuk from getting back up. So Nordin doing a very good job just in general of just controlling, really. I thought it was a good round for the Norwegian.
Definitely was, and he really made good use off of that rubber guard. Very, very effective, as you said. And here
You don't tend to see it too often at this level, but I quite like the setup with it. He knew he was looking for either an omniplatter or a go-go platter. He wasn't really using it for the triangle setup, but you know, he's shown some serious skill from the ground there, Erik Nordin.
All right, second round here. Nice entry there for the Ukrainian.
Yeah, very nice little setup. It's a little clinch there, nice little tie plum clinch.
Yeah, nice clinch work indeed.
Oh, a nice switch to the head kick there.
That was very nice.
Nordin with some single shots. I'd like to see him try and mix it up a bit more. Straight to rubber guard again. He's trying to use that same setup again here.
Yeah, back to the well with that. Saw a lot of success with that in the first round. And again, pretty much the same situation.
Yeah, he used it to sort of nullify the position. He's doing a good job with it as well. He doesn't just rush with it. He keeps a very tight rubber guard. But good work from the Ukrainian, though, using it as a pass. He's now trying to take the back from there.
Very, very fast as well. Really advancing position. One hook in.
Yeah, he used the rubber guard there as to get the pass. So he actually pressured the leg back down and nullified the hip of Erik Nordin.
An armbar attempt, maybe.
Triangle set up. But good work from him.
It was in the danger zone there for a couple of seconds, Nordin. We see Litvinchuk working on a leg. About 30 seconds left. Now.
He's stuck in a 50-50 there, though.
High-level scrambles here between the two Europeans. Now, Team Ukraine on top.
Yeah, Litichuk doing a good job of just staying on top there, but he's got that whizzer. Has actually allowed Nordin to get up.
Nice
He's used it to take him back down. Straight
Full
to mount. This has been a much better round.
Yeah, I'm very, very
impressed. We're going to go for a round apiece on this one.
For sure. First time today. Very, very interesting. And the speed of Litvinchuk when he advanced position on the ground was very, very evident. He managed to really advance with just a couple of seconds, making Nordin have to react to him. A nice throw.
Yeah,
here.
I think Litichuk did a really good job of just changing that second round up. You know, the first round he was kind of stuck in that rubber guard, and obviously the goggle platter and the omniplatter attempts. This round he's come out like a different fighter, really. So he used that rubber guard again on the floor, did Nordin, but Litichuk just kind of used it to pass. Did a great job of taking it back as well. So I thought that was, a round apiece for me going into the third and final round here.
For sure. So in our humble opinion, one apiece coming in here for the third. Red corner, Team Norway. Blue corner, Team Ukraine. Who will advance to the finals tomorrow? A lot at stake here.
Yeah, I mean, this is you got one round now to work. 3 minutes to put everything into this now to try and get to that final.
And one would imagine being at this level as a senior in the IMAFs, you shouldn't be too far off from starting off your professional career.
Yeah, I think this is the pinnacle for an amateur.
That's also interesting.
Nice
with
right hand.
Being a amateur flyweight, you must be able to find your spot as a professional later. Maybe you're too small at this point to be a professional flyweight. Those flyweights, they weigh walking around 145, 66, 65 kilograms, and I do think these guys are a bit smaller.
Yeah, maybe like a strawweight. But, I mean, nowhere really has a strawweight division now.
Exactly. But swinging away here, both fighters, you can see that they're both kind of feeling it here. They're both, they have an entire tournament behind them, making weight every morning. And been a hard-fought battle here, one apiece with about half the round left, and I'm not really seeing either fighter really going for it here.
No, so far, they're both just kind of sort of resting on the laurels a little bit and sitting back. Neither really committing.
Yeah, this fight is up for grabs right now with 1 minute left. Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to overcommit and risk getting taken down and end up on bottom and just lose the fight that way.
Litwinchuk, he's landed the better shots for me in this round.
I tend to agree, yeah.
Oh,
the
nice right hand on the button.
Last minute here. Grabs a single leg here, does Litwinchuk. Gets him down.
Yeah, good plan. Good idea to try and maybe solidify the round. And really mark your stamp on it. Did a good job there of getting into the ground. And now he's sort of sitting in a half-guard position, in sort of side control position, sorry. Doesn't really need to do anything with this apart from maybe throw a few shots, a couple of knees. Low looks for the back now.
Yeah, can he get it? This is him winning the fight right here. This is Team Ukraine putting a stamp here, but we'll see what the judges will have to say. At the end of the day, they make the decision, and yeah, we'll see here who will come out the victor here. But we do have our guesses, but we'll see.
Yeah, I thought that Nordin started to sort of slow down in that last round. He just couldn't up the gas, I don't think. Nice body shot there. Left kick to the body. That was that right hand on the chin there. That was a takedown as well. So good work.
And as we suspected, Dmytro Litwinchuk will be coming out the victor here.